Да, прошу.
Надежда Маркалова, startfilm.ru. Расскажите, пожалуйста, немножко о спецэффектах, о том, как вы работали с практическими эффектами и совмещали их с цифрой, как вообще это происходило. Может быть, какой-то фрагмент вы расскажете о том, как вы это снимали. Потому что в фичуретке очень четко видно миниатюра, да, вот эти вот devastated, landscape, burned. Что-то такое было у вас.
The thing is that myself, I'm a strong believer in the real things. I don't like digital effects that much. I think they can be very powerful, but they are powerful if they are there to enhance or to help to create a world, but not as the foundation. So what we did is that right from the start, Roger Deakins and I, when we started to dream about the movie, we decided that, and I insisted to recreate as much as possible. So basically we constructed everything. The idea was to have a world where the actors could dream, a world that the actors could touch, also a world that could inspire us, because the thing is that when you work on green environments, when green rooms, you are in a world that is pre-programmed. I mean, you are following a plan because there's nothing around, so you have to use specific lenses, specific angles, because everything is stuck because of the technology. I hate that. I'm someone who loves to be inspired by actors' intuitions, by the spontaneity of actors, and for that I need to improvise with the camera as well. I mean, everything was very planned, but still I need that space of creativity where strong cinematic ideas are born on set. So we basically built all the sets. That was a dream that I had, and there are of course a lot of CGI in the movie to extend the reality, but the main sets, the rooms, the vehicles, everything was built. So it was very important for my actors and for Roger Deakins and I to work this way. And at the same time, it was to be in relationship with the first movie. But we had the chance to build models of the Los Angeles. That was very powerful for me to see all those skyscrapers and those buildings built and by Weta in New Zealand. They did a fantastic job, and it allowed us also to control the environment. Meaning that by building everything like that, we could use real rain, real fog, real snow. Not real snow, but I mean, you understand what I mean. Roger was able to play with those elements to create the lighting patterns that would not been possible if we had been in computer-generated images. Thank you.
Да, пожалуйста. Вам передают микрофон.
Добрый день, Родион Чумой, tvkinoradio.ru. Скажите, пожалуйста, про взаимодействие со стариками «Бегущего по лезвию», я имею в виду Ридли Скотта и Харрисона Форда. Обращались ли вы к ним за советом, или они сами к вам подходили, что советовали, как лучше сделать этот мир, который вам теперь принадлежит? Спасибо.
Okay, for Ridley Scott, it was the first thing when I accept this movie with a few conditions, and one of those conditions was to get Ridley Scott's blessing. So the first thing I've done is to meet Ridley Scott and to ask him if it was all right if I was taking the wheel, you know, and then I asked him for advice. And the thing is that Ridley gave me all the genesis of the first movie, his sources, inspiration sources. He gave me a lot of knowledge how we did the first movie, but he totally let me free for the second one. He said to me, "It's your movie. It's your responsibility. If you have questions, I'll be there all the time. Otherwise, I'll let you go." And that was the best thing, the only way to do it. I mean, I would have not been able to work with him beside my shoulder. So if you hate the movie, it's my fault. It's not Ridley is like it's totally my movie. And I'm grateful for that trust and that gift that he gave me. Now for Harrison Ford, I deeply needed Harrison to help me to recreate Deckard, to imagine how this character will have evolved 30 years. And I wasn't able to do it alone. That was one of the other conditions, and that's why I think that both Harrison and I artistically got along, is that it was a collaboration. Really, I needed his input, and both of us worked together to recreate the character. So, as much Ridley was there as someone that inspired me, and when I was in help, when I needed him some advice, he was there. On the other hand, Harrison was very present to help me to recreate his character. Yeah.
Да, пожалуйста.
Здравствуйте. Являюсь большим фанатом уже давно, и как только узнал, что вы будете снимать продолжение «Бегущего по лезвию», такой вот огромный фильм, который для вас действительно стал проработкой вот этого огромного мира впервые, тем более еще и сиквел, очень был этому обрадован, что вот вы этим займетесь. Потом последовала другая новость, что вы будете экранизировать «Дюну», перезапуск этого фильма, и, собственно говоря, у меня возник такой вопрос. Насколько сильно будет отличаться ваш фильм от оригинального цикла книг Герберта, и если будет, то чем? Спасибо.
I will say that, you know what? I'm used to work on projects on a secret level. I'm not used to talk about projects before they are done. Nobody had heard about Arrival or Sicario before they were done, you know. So it's difficult to talk about projects. And Dune, I'm starting the writing of the project. I was working on Blade Runner until 3 weeks ago. So the movie is just finished. So Dune is a project that the things that I will say is that for me it's not a reboot or it's not a remake at all. It's just we are going back to the novel. And I felt that as much I'm a big fan and of David Lynch. I wasn't happy about the movie he's done with Dune. I thought it was not the movie I was dreaming of. And so I think that what I would like to do is to bring to the screen what I've felt, the images I saw when I read the book. That's what so I'm going back to the book, basically. But I cannot talk about it right now. It's not even. I'm not used to talk about movies when I'm pregnant. Now it's the movie I haven't met love. I mean, it's like it's too early.
Спасибо.
Too much?
Спасибо большое, друзья. Спасибо Дени Вильневым. К сожалению, наше время истекло. Ну и надеемся, что вы все ждете фильма, как ждем его.